Together we face this incessant fight, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned will bring hope, forged in the fire of a wicked end. From the ashes we find a friend, brothers in arms made along the way. Birds of a feather will fly away. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. What is past is done and gone. It's time to grab the reins and move on. We'll face this world, but not alone. This new family is now my home. The day is done, so I lay down my head. Who can say what's up ahead? It doesn't matter, nothing set in stone, and whatever may come, I'm not alone. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh.
evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Let's go ahead and say hi to the rest of the chains.
We're chaining people up now, are we?
What? I didn't even hear what you said. What did you say?
We're chaining people up now, are we?
What?
Is
I-
it because we're the broken chains?
Okay, so yeah, no, I was missing a word out of your sentence there. I was like, so we're something people up now, are we? And yeah, no, I did not catch that.
Chaining.
Yeah, no, I just did not catch that. You have to enunciate. Speak. Go on.
I am now kissing the microphone. Does this help?
Speak, girl. Speak.
Kiss me through the phone.
So, our DM here is running a little bit late. So we're just gonna hang out and vibe and stare at Desgro Ore for a little bit here, while we're waiting, and just chill and chat. Where did Cupid go?
At technical issues, they shall be back.
Glitching a bit because updates. Be back as soon as I can. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so Pringle just got parked, so DM is on the way. We already heard that Viri is going to be a little bit late as well, which, that's fine. She's got kids, can't help it. Pringle's at work, and Cupid is having technical issues.
Alright, buddy, speak of the devil and she shut up here.
Yep, we're off to a good start. We're off to a great start. Yeah, it's wonderful. How's it going, sweetie?
I'm tired.
Me too. Do I sound tired? I feel tired.
No.
I sound tired to me.
You do sound tired.
Yeah.
You sound pretty.
I've been like suffering allergies, so I've been like hacking up a fucking lung for like a week. Yeah.
My skin. Yeah, I get that. My skin decided it hates me. I have found that I am allergic to potting soil.
Oh, lovely.
I'm not handling the heat well.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible having to survive in 65 degrees.
I'm so glad you have a measly 65 while I'm sitting here at 80.
It's
so
80 and humid at that.
I love how you say measly, and I'm legitimately referring to that as a scorching 65 degrees.
65? It's okay-ish for me. I can live a little bit. Would I prefer it to be 52? Yes. Yes, I would.
Personally, I prefer to be younger.
I don't deal
Sorry.
with it well.
I'm not speaking that much because I am eating.
No, you're fine. You're fine. What's up, Belarus? Welcome in. As I've said to chat before already, we are currently waiting on our DM to grace us with his effervescent presence.
Okay, I'm literally running on like a half an hour of sleep.
Oh man, that yikes. Okay. In the meantime here, let me okay. I need to get some other ambiance going here. Oh, does anybody else remember what time of day it was when we left off?
We were supposed to meet with Core in the evening.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go with the night ambiance then.
I'm back. Welcome back, Meaver Maver.
Perfect. Lovely. Okay, there we go. I have background music set up. I have other stuff set up. We're just going to go ahead and let that play so we have some background sound going while we're just hanging out. Pringle is our DM, Willerus. He's running a little bit late. Cupid in chat there, he is our sorceress, and right now he's having some technical issues, so we're also waiting on him.
The gods say no.
Yeah, it's people are just having some technical issues or just timing constraints. But yeah, no, we're gonna have everybody tonight. It's just having to fight the scuff along the way. I have been battling allergies for the past week, so I sound fried.
And I have pneumonia.
You sound great for having pneumonia.
I know. I have said that I have been feeling better in comparison to how I was last week.
She's stubborn. Stubborn.
Stubborn? What about stubborn? What?
I love how, like, we're not even in roleplay yet, and Viri is already just blurting words as Bird Buddy.
Stubborn.
Kenku.
Reject reality, become Kinku.
Fiddlestick.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do!
There's a Sam!
There's our Cupid. If we're suspecting potential more technical issues, you probably want to turn that off.
No, I'm good. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
All good, buddy.
Yeah, audio was starting to glitch out, and I was getting randomly disconnected and reconnected. And I was like, okay, let's just take care of this right now.
Yeah, I might as well just restart.
But yeah,
Apologies
that's
for
why
the
I was
delay.
asking how I've been sounding. It was less of a mic issue and more a voice issue.
Got you. Okay.
You sound incredibly manly, Will.
Thank you. I have been told by a few friends that I do have a pretty androgynous voice.
Correct. For those that didn't know, the one male in our party is female.
The male character is played
Yes.
by a female.
Yes.
And one of the females is played by the only male player in the group.
Yes.
Hi.
I love D&D.
Me too.
Meanwhile, our DM is an amorphous amoeba.
He is Pooch.
Is that also a joke about his intelligence?
Okay. Nope. Where's he at? Oh, there we are. Okay. Cool. Yep. Dungeon Daddy is on his way. He's handling his post-trip stuff real quick, and he'll be right in. And we can get started.
I'm doing my Latin before we get into it.
Oh, Maple, are you talking about the town? Yep, this is Desgra Or. This is the capital city of the Beastlands, or Torshavn, as it's properly called.
It's so fun.
It's
Yeah.
actually really freaking cool. I am just...
It's
Honestly, I think I would have been happy to be literally anywhere but fucking Trustfell. We have been in Trustfell.
I like Trustfell.
I like Trustfell too, but not for 45 sessions.
We weren't just
No,
in
it just
Trustfell for 45 sessions, though.
Oh, we were in the
The surrounding
neutral-
area of Trustfell still
Yeah.
counts as Trustfell.
Yeah, it's considering that Trustfell is the capital of the neutral zone. Anywhere in the neutral zone, you still refer to as Trustfell.
Is Trustfell the capital?
Well,
Yes.
it's kind of like the acting capital. It's the largest city in the neutral zone, though being that it's neutral, there is no form of government there.
Though we do know that somebody's attempting to fix that.
Yeah. So that's... Yes, we actually have a spot in the world here where it is an anarchic nation
Ish.
ish. Like there's still like
home.
there's still like the natural laws and whatnot. So that don't just go up and jack people's shit, things like that. Don't murder anybody. But there's no like a system of government like imposing taxes here and there.
That's
It's
this
a
place.
Looks at 6.
it's a neutral zone. Look, I haven't stolen anything that you can prove.
We're not pointing on
Oh.
that fact, honey.
We can. I saw, but I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're also guilty of a little 5-finger discounts. So
Okay, see,
Of course
I got
we don't
that
care.
finger.
5 feather discounts.
Yeah. Birdbuddy doesn't have fingers, so therefore that means they cannot steal.
5 feather discount.
5 feather discount.
What's I was trying to think of that song, like five finger death punch, 5 feather death punch.
That's an artist, not a song.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
That should be a
John,
There
save
is.
me.
Kenku- That should be a Kenku band.
Oh my god, Kenku band. 5 feather death punch.
You know what? It's gonna happen
What I
now.
walk into?
BB's new band name.
Yep. That's gonna be a thing now. We
I
can
love
make
it.
that happen.
Look what I've created.
We might need to
Let's do
change
it.
it up. We might need to change it up a little bit more because I don't want to fuck with Ivan Moody.
Well, we don't make it like the number 5. We make it the Roman numeral for 5.
That
The big thing is the big thing is with copyright. I think it's like
it needs to be
50%,
no, it needs to be 2/3 years.
2/3 years. Okay, so 4 feathered, 4 feather death pack.
4, but also in Roman numerals, just to make sure.
The Roman numerals isn't enough. It still counts as 4 or 5, whatever you're using. Doesn't matter. Still the number. It like the full title needs to be like 2/3 yours. Anyway, Dungeon Daddy, you have the session summary.
Yep, I still need a second to turn my laptop on.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Hey, technically, and you didn't hear this from me because none of you guys know what company I drive for. Technically speaking, I should still be inspecting my truck right now. But you can knock out a safe post trip within like 5 minutes. Let's fucking be
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
15 is way too fucking much.
as long as it gets done.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything,
Didn't hear what.
and neither did you, Twitch.
Oh,
I don't know
Hopefully it
shit.
wasn't recorded somewhere.
Well, again,
We'll just have to bleep this out in post.
it's not like anybody actually knows what company he drives for or where he is at. Hell, I don't even know where he's at.
He's on the
Don't-
road to nowhere.
See, chat's in on the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard nothing.
Good.
The job will get done. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, and I still did one. It's just
Yeah.
15 minutes is just obscene.
Yeah.
There's no need to worry about it.
Because the way
ADHD
The way
at its
most-
finest.
the way most companies have you do it is, at least from my experience, is you go around, you pop the hood, check all the fluids, then you close it, you go around, check the structure of the truck and the trailer, and then you go around again checking the lights, and then you go around a 4th time checking the tires.
Yeah, you can handle that in 5 minutes. What the fuck? Yeah, 15 minutes is absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Like-
and they adjust the 15 minutes for the multiple like laps around the truck. If you take it slower, you only have to do 1 lap.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, whatever. Charging.
Even with the multiple laps around the truck, I mean, it's only 53 feet. Like, how many times can you circle, or how many times, like, how far can you walk in 15 minutes? It's going to be a hell of a lot fucking further than 200 feet. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
The average mile walked at a slow pace is 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Mhm. So,
Which is 1,000 times?
Something like that, yeah.
Because it's 53 feet and a mile is 5,280.
I don't know. I only have a 1 modifier in my intelligence. I don't do math. And, look, I'm really good at some things.
Thinking is not one of them.
I do okay with thinking, just not when that thinking has anything to do with apples and trains.
wait, does that mean 6 is Goku?
No, because
She's not that stupid.
absolutely not.
I mean-
Because okay. May I need you to reiterate that for me. What'd you say?
She's not that stupid.
Okay, you said she's. I thought you said he's not that stupid.
No, I said she, I promise.
Yeah, I
Is
heard.
marriage like a meal or something? Huh?
Oh my god.
Is that something is that something you eat?
Yeah, no, Goku's got at least a -2.
At minimum.
Well, he can read and write, so I'd say at least a -1. Nothing more.
I have an intelligence of 6.
The thing is, he's got really high wisdom, too. But, in all the wrong areas.
It's
Okay,
battle
well,
IQ,
I'll-
not actual
I'll-
IQ.
I'll give you the
Yeah.
I'll give you the -1 because you're right. He can read and write eventually. Grog still struggles with that.
Yeah.
I have intelligence of 6. This is one of my favorite lines
That was
ever.
easily one of Travis's greatest lines. That was so funny.
All right, let's see here. Brain. I gotta pull up a couple things. I need that I was working on. Close that. Okay. Brain, come on. Work with me here.
No. Never.
My Goku is showing. Because I organized all of this.
Yeah.
At least you two aren't the same hair color.
We don't.
I'm actually naturally Super Saiyan. Thank you very much.
Mhm. Yeah, see, whereas I'm... Which one has the red hair again?
Super Saiyan God.
Super Saiyan God.
That's the one.
And then there's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, which goes blue, I believe.
Yes. Shortened to blue.
I was blue once. Not anymore.
The older
What are you talking about? You are blue.
No, my hair.
I was blue once, and then I got back on the depressants.
Antidepressants, you mean?
Yeah, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Now I'm even more depressed.
Ruby's over here. Yeah, I was blue once, and then I took a breath.
What?
Shut up, everybody.
Very.
How we
I have to turn her up a little.
1 second. I'm gonna pop you a name that I meant to categorize earlier.
Thank you. Oh, so kindly. Thank you. Also, everybody, can I hear you one more time? I had to turn you up a little.
I will put it in name reference for now, but I won't give you explanation for it until later. Okay.
Bless you.
Yeah, you
How
sound
did you get
really
quieter?
distant. Yeah.
My mic's been being stupid, so.
Yes, it has been.
Fair enough. Okay.
I've got you on 200.
I am
So we're gonna hope that.
afraid. I am so afraid to erase her volume.
You might have to just for a bit until you get a little bit ear blasted.
Yeah, but like she's muted right now, so I'm not going to be able to govern anything.
Muted me, so I'm stuffing my face.
Okay, got you. Well, I mean, like, we're not even able to hear you speak, let alone eat. But I just turned you up to 200%. You were already at 150.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have her on 397.
That's 30. Let me at least get my food heating up. Because it's been that kind of a day, because I couldn't fall asleep because I was excited about this session, and I couldn't fall asleep.
His tail wagged too much in bed.
I
Very much
really wish you had told me, because then I would have knocked you out.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Hey.
Let's see, you all are the pervs, taking that way fucking wrong. What I meant...
She went with a shovel.
No,
Or
I meant by, like, punching a hole through the fabric of time and space. Just to slap the shit out of him. Exactly.
Like that, yeah.
I have $3.
What's up, Blue? Welcome in.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
It is, though.
Yes, it is.
It actually has been proven. You can use mayonnaise as an instrument. You can also use naval cannons as an instrument.
Oh.
I remember there was a song I heard where the artist used a garden chair as an instrument.
That's impressive.
I remember an oven door.
Marbles.
There's a guy that makes an instrument completely out of PVC pipe.
Yep. I think it's actually the same guy that makes it out of, like, wooden marbles.
Nice.
Alright,
I dropped my mini dice.
why did I open that? I'm not... Okay. Sorry, I made a promise to a resident cat girl, because I was given a gift a while back, and I've been blanking on it for the last couple weeks. I got my Dungeon Daddy shirt on. That says roll for mercy.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You are fucking welcome.
I fucking
I
love
would
it.
like to see a picture of that later.
Yes.
Yeah,
but-
I haven't even seen it, so...
Yeah. You were there when he gifted it to me.
You showed me the shirt. I saw the shirt, but I haven't seen you wear it.
Fair. That is fair.
She has
I mean,
seen it on your chesticles.
Well, I'm just gonna ignore that. I like my man boobs. Alrighty. So. But yeah, sir. Hold on to that link for now. I'll let you know when to start playing it.
I've already got it up.
Okay. So, last time, our heroes were earning much needed relaxation at Gobsmacked to take an opportunity to enjoy the fruits of their labor, with many of the party members being gifted hand-picked companions for the afternoon chosen by Core. Liz, however, had spent her afternoon being scolded by Hemo for attacking an orcish man just outside the last tankard. But what started as a stern talking to quickly turned into a conversation of guilt and how it can affect the mind. After BB and Core bid farewell to the party as they returned to the tankard, as they returned to his quarters, Core approached BB with a personal job to retrieve an item from an Ad Valoran merchant ship that was due to show up in 2 nights. The following morning, BB returned to the party, who was in the middle of discussing Will's date from the night prior, and after some discussion, went to meet with Core. It was here that the party learned some of the details regarding the item in question, with it being a crate containing specially forged metal and gemstones enchanted in violation of ad valorem policy. The party was offered 400 gold apiece if they retrieved the crate, and 300 gold if they retrieved the small chests inside. With the job set to take place tomorrow night, the party find themselves in the middle of a test to determine where their loyalties lie, with an exceptional focus on Liz. With the first clue being, to find me by tonight, use what you have access to here. We rejoin our heroes as the trial begins. I just realized we don't have our roomie.
I think we brought stuff, so.
Did we need?
We don't.
Along.
He was tagging along, but he's not necessary for the trial because it's more for you guys. He already knows.
Yeah.
Cora already knows Stump.
Yeah, so it's not really necessary to have him here right now. He can join in when he gets here.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, just ping him, let him know we've got him going.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are in the main chamber of Gobsmacked all by yourselves. You can still hear the dancers moving around up on the upper floors as well as the rest of the staff. What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna turn to everybody and be like, what?
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Maybe just the I don't know gesture.
So, to find me, use what you have access to here? Like, what? He's already given us a job. Why do we have to find him?
He got key?
No.
I could go look at room. And they just kind of wave to follow. He has lots of books.
I mean, I'm not good at puzzles, guys. Like, the fuck does this sentence even mean?
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Maybe it's like backwards or some shit. I'm gonna hold it with something reflective.
Everybody give me a group insight check.
You said I wasn't allowed to.
Well, you're not allowed to help. Yeah, but
You're not allowed to.
I mean, with a plus 11.
You said insight?
Insight, yep.
That will be a dirty 23.
Okay.
18.
18, okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, all right.
I totally forgot
17.
To set up my dice.
It's also a dirty 20 from me.
Okay. All right. Stump's going to be sitting out for the session to get ready to readjust to his professional persona for the job he landed.
Awesome. Oh. All right. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Yeah, he's got to wake up early. Carry on.
Yeah.
Stump went to go see his Dom again.
Yeah.
Went to go play pony.
Either that or he went to go back to go check on his boss. But we'll just say that.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, 23, 18. Liz?
17.
17. As you guys are trying to figure this out, it's clearly something having to do within Gobsmacked. But there's a particular bit of information that he blatantly left out as outside of the diameters of the crate, you guys don't know if there's any kind of insignia to identify it. And considering this is going to be a merchant ship with a decent amount of crates, you'll want to make sure to grab the right one.
Well, that's kind of his problem.
Alright.
Like, I mean, if you want us to pick up a specific crate with specific things, you're gonna have to give us all of the identifying markers. That's kind of, job issuing 101.
Yeah.
So we have to find him so that we can figure that out, probably.
Oh, fuck's sake, that's so dumb. Ugh, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna, do a slow prowl through
Can I go ask the bartender where he might go?
Okay. Go ahead and give me investigation check. Just see which.
Maybe he's fluffed up and mad because they can't help.
What? What was that? Sorry.
BB's fluffed up
fluffy and mad because they can't help and they're chittering.
I know you can't help Elijah, but do you want to hang with me?
BB just kind of waddles over.
Is this a normal thing for you and your friend Valeo?
Sometimes.
So we have to find him.
I'll be gone for a bit.
You know what? Because Will was tasked to find this guy, he's gonna use it as an opportunity to brush up on his people finding skills.
Okay.
I mean, he has to search for clues around the area before finding him, right?
First, let's knock out Lizard's investigation. We'll go to you.
I thought Six was looking around I was going to talk to the bartender.
Yeah, I have actually been speaking up this entire time, but I keep getting talked over.
She has. Yeah.
Okay.
So Six first, then me.
Alright. So, Six, go ahead and give me investigation.
Dirty 20. I already rolled it.
Okay. Six, you'll have seen, just from the layout of this area, you can see an upper floor, a walkway with a few different doors. You can see a couple of the other workers kind of crisscrossing, talking amongst themselves.
If I may, So what I'm doing, because all I was able to get out was I want to start doing a slow prowl around and then got drowned out. So I'm putting what I learned as a member of the Grasp to use in hunting a person.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me. All right. So yeah, 30-20. Simply enough, while this area, this club, is a home to probably 30 to 40 people, given the ideas of hunting an individual, the best way to go about finding them would to be getting access to their personal quarters. And as you look up towards the second floor, you can see the archways with the pillars that you can see, faculty, like staff, almost like hotel rooms, personal suites. You can see what appears to be a staircase heading down, but there's no doorway.
No doorway as in it's a curtain, or no doorway as in it's sheer rock face or wall?
Where it's heading down, it's a long sheer rock face as the archways get smaller, until the sheer rock wall has a large, roughly 20-foot old brass suit of plate armor that's more decorative than any kind of functionality. It's just meant to give an intimidating Overwatch presence. Right near where the steps meets up the current floor that you're on.
I'm gonna give the wall itself a few knocks, sort of trying to discern, what sounds dull, what sounds hollow.
Okay. As you put your ear up to the stone, you begin to knock. And as you kind of approach from the opposite side of this large suit of armor, it's still solid rock. But what's your passive perception?
I'm back, sorry.
I was actually gonna see to the suit of armor after this, but it is 14.
14. Simply enough, there is a very faint magical glow emanating from just behind the large suit of armor that has a large tabard that reaches down to the ankles.
I'm gonna do a quick check over the shoulder, back where I came from. Is there anybody in earshot?
Just the party and a bartender, that was it.
But if you were to speak in hushed tones.
That'd be up to the other.
Screw it. Just kind of under a voice. Is that you? And I'll check the armor. So the scabbard goes all the way down to the ankles?
The tabard.
Oh, the tabard. Okay, So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick glance over the shoulder again. Just kind of nonchalantly grope the armor's groin.
What?
Looking for a button or a mechanism.
So as you kind of put your hand to the tabard, I guess is how you pronounce it. I would say tabard because it sounds normal. You push it, and the tabard moves, so there is space between the legs of this large suit of armor. As you kind of push and kind of begin to push it around, like a curtain, you do see a rune of some kind, gently, very faintly pulsing, but you're not sure what language it's in. Got it. What did you want me to say? It's throbbing light? Come on now.
Yeah, honestly, pulsating, none of it is gonna sound great. It's all gonna make me giggle. I don't recognize the language it's written in.
Mm-hmm.
So, explain the rune itself.
I don't have an actual description of the rune. It's a rune. It's a magical rune.
Okay. So the armor, it appears to be just a decorative suit of armor.
Yeah, it's 20 feet tall. So the groin area is about a foot above your head.
Okay, can I just articulate one of the arms to the armpit area? Just kind of shove my fingers into that slot there. Is there anybody in there?
You have to climb up to the armpit.
Give me a dex check and then an investigation.
Are we just watching her scale this 20-foot tall suit of armor?
Yes.
Apparently.
Well, okay, so I apparently missed how tall this thing is.
20 feet.
Yeah, well, now I know that. I thought it was this size of an average fucking person.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, no, I'm just looking for a segment. I don't need to climb this thing so long as I can get my fingers deep enough.
I love how it was you that realized what you were saying.
But,
you don't need to climb it. You just need to get your fingers deep enough.
Yeah, someone needs to clip that.
Clip.
I'm working on it.
I hate all of you.
I better see that in clip.
You love us.
You love us.
I don't have a clip command. You guys actually manually do it, Blue.
I'm already working on it.
Yeah, we're already on it. Anyway.
I think there's 2 different people working on it right now.
Am I able to feel a person inside?
Now you know how tall it is. You've heard how tall it is. Go ahead and give me a quick investigation to get any kind of in between any of the grooves and seams of the armor near the leg.
If there's a person inside, you've already, groped their groin.
Not that they could feel, because it's outside the armor.
Cod piece, yeah.
That's
Talk about copping a feel, right?
That's an 18 total.
18. I hate the fucking phasing of this. You find a seam and you slowly push your fingers in. God damn it. And after a couple of seconds of wriggling them around, there's no sensation of a person inside.
Okay, so V is over here giggling up a fucking storm, but meanwhile I picture, her character just watching this, and just her cheeks are slowly going purple.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, I was under the impression that there was, nobody in, eye line, because I had to descend the stairs, right?
No. The stairs were coming from the second floor. So you guys are on the first floor, and this statue is from the floor you're on to the top of the second floor open area. So it is a roughly 15 to 20 foot tall suit of armor.
Let's see,
We can all see this.
The way that you described it. Okay, first off, I don't fucking care if you can see this. I'm still gonna do it. The way that you described it, I imagine there's a secondary landing, and then the main floor, and then there's a stairway down to the basement.
Okay, well, I mean, you already know the inspiration about around this place. Do you remember the giant brass robot that was at the club in SL?
Yes.
It's that.
Got it.
But it's up against the wall where stairs can be seen through.
Yep, okay, got it. Alright.
I'm so amused right now.
So now that I know that everybody is watching me molest a statue, I'm just gonna take a couple steps back, knuckles to the hips. Just kind of there's a rune. There's magic shit on this thing's crotch.
Ruby walks over.
Check. I also walk over because I heard rune.
All right, 1 second, you guys. We'll jump over to May real quick. So you, because fucking guys. You can hear Ruby stifling a chuckle for some reason behind you, Liz.
No. No, that's me.
You take Bird Buddy over to the bar. Wait a couple seconds, and Northern actually shows up. Hi. I thought that was going to last a little bit longer in terms of a conversation. Need something to drink?
Unfortunately, no. Would you have any idea where he wants us to find him? Do you know where he might go, or can you point me in the right direction?
Let me see here. Let me give him dice roller.
Can BB just silently vouch for the Dragonborn?
Sure. But
just behind her, giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, just doing the Zoe. Wow. All right, Northern, you fucking listen in on just about everything. He thinks for a moment. Well, outside of keeping me and the other, other staffers company, he'd either be in his room or he did make a trade for his own personal space. I'm not sure where. It cost him a pretty penny, though. He calls it his grotto.
Liz looks down to Bird Buddy and goes, "Do you know where the grotto is?"
BB's very sad. I was told I can't help.
Okay, that's right. Do you know who might know where the grotto is, other than...
Maybe immediately starts dragging Liz that direction.
Okay. Because Bird Buddy can't help us find the thing, but she can help us find the things to find the thing.
Let me...
Loopholes.
Let's see here. Brain. Okay. Bird Buddy, you would remember that... Which... No, not that one. What's that?
You all can have fun feeling up a statue.
You would know, Bird Buddy, that through conversations with Cora that you've had over the last couple of years before venturing out and running into the party, that he had made a trade at the top of the Seeker Fleece to the library, where he had given knowledge to one of the Seekers in exchange for land. And you would remember that what he traded was one of only a handful of things that he had been able to acquire in the years following his move up here from Bellius.
So, could maybe take Liz to a window and just point?
Sure enough, just because all the way, the different windows that carve their way through the rock of the fleece, Liz, Bird Buddy leads you back near the entryway, which you would know is roughly on the southern side of the fleece now. There's a window, a long, narrow tunnel that points northwest of you all, and just through the window, Liz, you can see another spire.
That way?
Do I notice the movement?
You would see BB head over and being pointing.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let the rest know that I'm gonna go check that out while they investigate here, and if I find him, I'll come back and get him.
So what about the magic deck?
Do either I or Will recognize the rune?
You both recognize it as Sylvan for the word open, but it seems to require an input of magic.
Well, I can't do anything. I only know one cantrip. And after that, he just walks off.
Could try, but it
Liz-
would be very finicky, and I don't really know what this does.
Liz starts heading over to them. Bird Buddy probably follows, right?
Bird Buddy's like actively sitting on Liz's shoulders at this point.
Okay.
Find anything, Liz?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out a lead outside of this place. If you guys wanted to keep looking here. You guys found something?
Something
Apparently
opens
there's a
on the
rune
crotch
on that
this thing.
statue.
Whoa.
Some silver
I heard
rune
Will.
that says open.
What did Ruby say?
Something opens on this crotch right here. I can tell you the rune says open, and you have to put magic into it. I don't really know what it does, and I'm a little nervous about activating it, admittedly.
Legivore?
Do you know?
Do I DM?
You would know that it's a fairly simple spell. On part of the cantrip, the prompt of the word open isn't a direct translation. While it does mean open, it means to, in this regard, is to shift out of the way of this chunk of earth.
Okay, can I just put what I think it is in no mic because Liz wouldn't fucking know?
Go ahead.
Iris did.
Yes! Same. Same hat, Angel.
See, I don't have that spell.
Neither do I.
You were saying something, Iris?
Yeah, Iris was gonna go up to Liz, be like, "I can go with you, and that way we can message the rest if need be."
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, I will investigate in here.
I can kind of do that, but, like, physically.
No.
Well, we're gonna be leaving. You guys stick here and check around, and we're gonna go check a lead that I've got.
Yep. Will's the one that's staying?
Yeah, I said I was gonna stay.
Right.
I think it's gonna be me, Ruby, me, Iris, and Bird Buddy, and then it's you, Will, and Ruby.
Okay, so, yeah, so it's just gonna, like, look over at Will as they're leaving. So, drink?
Sure.
Let's go. No, to the bar.
I guess I'll continue investigating the rest of the floor.
Okay. So as the two of you,
Deep down, though, like on the one hand, Will is surprised that Six is asking to have a drink with him and is a bit worried if there's some ulterior motive to it, but at the same time, it's nice to just hang out with her.
A lot of this is just way over my head. I don't understand magic in any way, shape, or form, and no one has figured out how to explain it to me.
Well, in terms of knowing magic, the only thing I know is how to deal with those who are magic-using criminals.
Yeah, that part's easy. It's kind of hard to do magic shit when they've got fucking broken hands and teeth.
Yeah.
Northern will just kind of chuckle. Well, it depends on your interpretation of magic. Here, it's being one with nature that benefits us most. It allows us to call upon the aid of animals and plants, the elements, versus, neutral zone and ad valor, where it's more based on faith, especially in ad valor, where it's more of getting the upper hand.
So
magic is a tool as much as it is a gift.
So do you know any like this nature magic stuff?
Yeah.
Hey Ruby, what did that what did the dick say?
Dick?
Yeah.
The
magic crotch.
Okay, it's a rune. It involves opening of some sort, so I'm imagining either the stone moves or the wall itself moves aside, and there's a door behind it, but we're not breaking it. I also don't have that spell to open it.
Yeah, I kind of figured we probably shouldn't, break the guy's establishment. Do you know how to open that door?
Yeah, every staff member knows that cantrip. And he pours each of you a shot, and just saunters up, moves the tabard aside, and you watch as he waves his hand. Stick. Jesus fucking Christ! He sticks his hand between the legs of the statue, and you hear him.
This.
I did. Mostly because I know what this club is about and it fits, but I fucking hate myself for it. You hear him mutter. You hear him mutter slightly in Sylvan, and the glow begins to intensify as some dust and dirt begin to shift out of the way, and you hear the grinding of stone. And the rest of you kind of like, after finishing your shots, kind of peek over his shoulder, and sure enough, there's an archway there.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll take out a gold piece for both of our drinks, and the change for your help. Thank you.
He'll push the coin back. Just remember, you don't have to solve all your problems on your own. You could have just asked 5 minutes ago before you were fingering the back of the knee. And he just smirks and just struts off.
I had to learn. Okay.
Hey, Sex.
Nope. I'm going through the door.
No, it wasn't about that. It was about earlier.
Walk and talk. Come on.
All right.
Ruby follows.
All right.
I saw how you were exploring the area, and it's just... Where did you learn that?
You ever had to hunt a person before?
Well, find a person and learn things from them.
That's not what I mean. People leave tracks, little traces of where they've been and where they've gone. In this particular case, I mean, this is this guy's home. So yeah, no, I was taking a look at the residentials up there. I didn't see any of them looking nearly like anything that the owner of a fine establishment such as this would reside in. So I figured there's probably some kind of door somewhere. So I started looking around for a mechanism. And it just happened to be there. I didn't design it. Okay? I didn't design it. I just found it. Should definitely be looking at the
well, at least you found
for
it.
the sort of establishment it is.
I mean, yeah,
makes sense.
it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. It's kind of, my thought as well. But and now I guess it's suddenly my fucking problem.
It was interesting, to say the least.
It's fucking humiliating. Can we just... Is this door unlocked?
It's an archway leading up to the stairs.
It's just an archway leading up to the stairs. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm going upstairs.
All right. What floor?
The penthouse.
Penthouse. All right. As the three of you make your way up the stairs, you get the sense that while this establishment is very much private, close quarters, leading to the personal experience of each of the patrons, Now is when you guys start to realize that word travels really quickly. As you begin to climb the stairs to each floor, you see, some of the staff members, some of the, the waiters, so, more goblins, a couple gnomes, all males, and a couple females. They're, kind of like, elbowing each other, trying to stifle laughs. Working your way up, you see to the next floor, you see a majority of the dancers. Most of them are just leaning against their doorways.
I'm just gonna kind of put up my.
I'm
just gonna put up my hood and like hands to the side of the face.
And as you get up to the third floor, where the head dancers are, they're much more understanding. You could definitely see Mila, who begins to shove Stump into her room now that Stump's tagged along to branch off. She gives you that maternal, "That's not the worst thing I've seen here," like consoling smile before she shuts her door.
Just like to reiterate to Will real quick, they're naked, like everybody.
Yeah. Pretty much all of them are naked or close to it.
Will is ignoring them.
Okay.
Actually, that reminds me. Composure check when you see Scratch real quick there, Will.
Oh, right.
You're able to talk it down. I'll say that. But as you guys make your way up to the top landing, and you hang the right down the hallway, the first door is similar to the one that you had just gone through, but the archway is much more distinct and made entirely of wood. The molding is almost blatantly designed to be more like tree bark, with accented branches on either end. In Sylvan, Ruby, you see Baja, so you take note of that, keep moving down. And at the very back of the hall, clearly establishing how large these rooms, these suites are, you see dark black wood archway with slight horns near the top, very infernal in design. Solid stone with a similar Sylvan rune in the doorway.
Do I see anybody around? Because I can already guess that this is probably what you need to take it, or to get it open.
Perception check.
Look, if you gotta touch anybody else's dick, you're up. No.
We're not. We know the spell now. 6, calm down. Just chill out.
You said it was a door, right?
It is a solid stone wall, but there's a distinct archway, emphasizing that there is a door here.
Oh,
it's like the previous
I was
handling
thinking
of
of
6's.
knocking up, but I decided against it. It's not a door, so I won't knock.
It is a door. It's just we have to mold earth it, guys.
I don't know mold earth.
Oh my Jiminy Christmas me.
So, well, go ahead and
perception.
Cast it then. Do it.
I don't have that spell, 6.
Oh, what do you mean? It's
16.
just mold earth. Why not? It's just mold earth. You don't know how to do it?
My darling.
Shocking grasp.
Yeah?
My darling, beautiful companion.
Yeah, so why don't you just swing that judgmental pendulum the other way, honey?
I don't have every spell.
I didn't think you did.
Thank you.
With that
Do I see
perception
anybody?
check,
16.
you don't see anybody, but you do hear the the other door that was marked with Baja, there's a slight creak, and is now slightly ajar, and you can see, just kind of like peering out, a goat eye, and more stifled chuckling.
Can I walk over to the door? Pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
While I know you're laughing at my friend's predicament, are you able to open that door for us?
Great word choice, by the way. He stifles another one. Yeah, I can open the door for you. Core only asked that you take you're allowed to take only the things that have a red ribbon on them from his room.
Red ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's his room. Okay, I can respect that. So can 6.
Persuasion check.
Way to out your friend like that. Jeez.
Persuasion. I'm so good at that. Yeah, I'm really good at that. Dirty 23.
Dirty 23, okay. Yeah, he kind of opens the door a little bit more. Yeah. If she does have anything on her by the end of the night, I'm pretty sure one of the other girls will frisk her for it. You have a good one. And he waves his hand, and the two of you by Cora's door watch as the archway slides sideways, or the throne within the archway slides sideways, revealing another chamber.
I should have gone with the lizard.
Yeah, you should have. This is entertaining. But anyways, only things with the red ribbon we can mess with.
Yeah,
so
I fucking heard
let's
him.
be careful.
Oh, trust me, I don't plan on taking anything. Or really touching anything.
Ruby heads inside.
All right.
Chuckling.
Well, follows.
All right. As the three of you enter, we will cut back to the others. Iris, Liz,
I'm back as well.
and BB. Perfect timing. BB has directed you to the northern fleece.
Mm-hmm.
You can hoof it after making your way back out onto the main thoroughfares and the compacted muddy roads. But BB, and all you would see, but BB would know that there's actually a vine gondola that connects the northeastern fleece to the northern fleece. And it looks like it actually goes a decent amount of way up the northern fleece, and at the very top, there looks to be, at the very top of the fleece, it looks to be a large library. Fairly modern, but entirely of wood, but it's so overgrown with vines and branches that it looks like it's been shaped from trees and vegetation.
Okay, so we're headed to the library because the person that he traded with is there?
Most likely.
Okay.
The way the window was pointed, it was pointed at the very top of the fleece at the library.
Okay. Yeah, and the guy said something about the library as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
question. BB hasn't been gone that long. Are they considering how many times they visited the library? Would they be remembered?
Give me a D20. Straight D20.
17.
17. You would definitely be remembered, but probably, because you know how the way the library operates is there is the large chamber that is within the interior, lined with shelves. That's mostly known to the public. That's entirely known to the public. Given that Core traded something of very high value to him personally to the library, it's probably within the secondary chamber, which to get access to, you would know, you would have to trade information that the Seekers see as equivalent.
BB's gonna explain this to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we need to figure out who he traded to, and then talk to them?
Sounds like it.
That was Liz, actually.
BB's not allowed to help, so BB's just kind of like sitting there, frustrated, in character and out of character.
Liz just kind of pats, like, whatever, like, she can, because BB's just on her shoulders. You're doing great, BB. You helped me get to this point. Let's go to the library. Do you think... Is the gondola better, or should we walk?
Gondola.
Okay.
I must say, your friend likes to be very playful.
That's BB laughing, by the way.
Playful, yes.
So we head to the gondola.
All right. So as you get up to the gondola, this one is entirely of vines, unlike the large metallic one that welcomed you into the city. It's a bit more rickety and a little bit more harrowing. It's essentially a flat wooden platform with wooden posts and vines stretching as hand railings that have been tied taut as the halfling woman seems to be a druid is slowly manipulating the large thick vine that stretches the length. And there's about 4 or 5 different gondolas operating at pretty much every hour of the day and night for this particular stretch. But you guys make your way to the about 2 levels below the library, working your way up to the top, and you can see even on this upper platform, now that you feel the warm jungle breeze casting across the space, there's large tents of booksellers, map makers, cartographers, just general information. Just passing by, you can see, the basics of somatics, and multiples of different languages. But as you get to the larger building, the doorway itself is about 15 to 20 feet tall and about a foot thick, and it's constantly kept partially open. And as the 3 of you walk inside, it gives way to about 500 feet deep, about 4 stories tall, of nothing but books and scrolls, old poems, as far as the eye can see. And you can see there's distinguishing robes, very simplistic black tunics, pants, and black traveling boots. BB, you would recognize these robes as the robes of Seekers. You would know that they travel out across Torshavn as well as across the seas down into the neutral zone, and those that are especially brave even go into Advalor, looking to bring back knowledge. You would know personally through your own personal grave digging job that those that don't come back tend to end up with a grave marker in your fields.
Iris would have probably seen one or two of them pass through on the way, right?
Yeah, you guys would have seen a smattering of these people, more specifically in this fleece. But they tend to congregate more towards this fleece. But they would be smatterings, like, passing by a shop, hanging out at a tavern or a food stall, but fairly sparse.
I just start asking around
Okay.
to see if anybody knows. At first, I'm going to see if they know Core.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Liz knows Core's name, just so you know.
We have ideas, by the way, when you make it back to us.
Okay.
Oh, good. Is Iris helping me?
Yamming each other.
Yes.
Thank God. Okay.
If
So
you want,
I
I can
can't-
probably roll too.
I can't help them, but can I give them inspiration to do better?
Yeah, mechanically you can. It's more the action of, like, hey, go to this bookshelf. Hey, talk to this person. You can, as a player, give assistance and whatnot.
BB's gonna give Liz a warm hug, extra warm. And you get to roll another, I think it's D10, D8.
This level, I believe it's D8.
It's the triangles. +4, so...
The triangles.
Look, I know. Leave me alone. I'm stupid.
I love you.
Yeah. I do appreciate it because that brings me up to a 19.
All right. As you...
Mind you, the entire time Bird Buddy's like on my shoulders.
Yeah, and there's also probably a little bit of the the trademark, BB every now and then, as you're asking for this individual's name, and it's in an infernal. So there's a couple people that are just kind of take a step back and, no, sorry, just keeps moving. There's a couple that are like, no, I'm sorry, I don't particularly know. Maybe up on the third floor. Giving, talk to these people.
Yeah.
And after
a chain of talk to this person. Okay, go talk to this person. Okay, go talk to this person.
yeah. It's about 2, 3, maybe a fourth. And you eventually find a fairly young-looking, male high elf. He's got long, light gray hair near the roots that gives way to white, which is probably the only tease of his actual age. Fairly, a little bit of more of a sun-kissed complexion, as BB would recognize this individual as Aniros, who spends most of his days reading out on the balconies and talking amongst the people outside. His simplistic, black robes and pants are a bit more adorned with what appear to be clear beads. Each one seems to have some tease of a language before it kind of gives way into a constellation. Just across the chest and over the top of the shoulders and across the back. BB, you would know this man to be the All-Seeker, the operator of the library. And given his ranking, he's on par with a war chief.
So, what you're saying is I've had tea with this person many times. Considering how often I come here.
You would probably have talked a few times. You definitely kind of developed an interest, guiding you through the different shelves. he might have brought up core once or twice in passing, especially while you were out here during your years working at Gobsmack. You would have talked with this man once or twice.
Hi, I was directed to speak with you. I have a quick question.
Yes.
I'm looking for... It's gonna sound weird. I have to find Core by the end of the night, and I was directed to you that you might... Do you know of any sort of trades done with him for a place called a grotto?
Yes, I know the place. Fond memories. But I can't give you the exact location.
He's just frustrated and fluffed.
So, information for information. Because there is something he wanted you to retrieve from here.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As your adorable Kenku companion, hi again, by the way, and he reaches his hand out.
Like to Bird Buddy or Liz? Like shake hand?
To Bird Buddy.
BB.
Liz leans forward for Bird Buddy to shake his hand.
BB simultaneously holds out their hand and then pats Liz's head at the same time.
As you shake his hand, it's the familiar sensation of, despite his youthful appearance, a very old high elf. Probably pushing 700. I can give you your acquaintance is as curious as ever. I can give you the sonnet that would lead you to the grotto, but I will need information in exchange.
What kind of information?
This is more simplistic, as it's just more of a location. Considering how personal it is, maybe information about places personal to the two of you. And he's gently patting BB's head because he already knows where BB considers personal.
Oh, good. Iris is part of this conversation, too.
Yes, she is.
Iris got zoned out because this the scrollwork library could fit inside this one.
Liz,
So many books.
I don't know directly of it, but I tell him about the baths that Liz and her husband used to visit a lot.
Okay. Iris, what about you?
He's quiet for a moment, and then recounts in a backwards order the path down towards where the mind flayers are. Down through the steel tunnel.
Okay.
It's obvious that this is kind of a pained memory because she's trying her best not to remember, but she's also saying that this way is very fraught with danger.
Persuasion checks, each of you. Iris at advantage.
Oh, I'm so good at persuasion.
You can do it, May.
You think I could probably help May, or could I not? Considering I'm doing my own.
Likely not.
Well, that's a 24 from me.
That's an 8 for me.
Eight. Okay. And 24. He kind of smiles to you, Liz, and while you do your best to explain, the beauty of this particular bathhouse and the time, all the times you have been there, about halfway through, you start to see him fade in interest. You kind of like talk it up a little bit more, and he fades a little bit more. And I certainly appreciate it. While I don't have the same desires as my high elf brethren to the south, but a good soak in a hot spring is very much a place of peace. Bird Buddy, this would be your first clue as to how based on your insight, this would be a clue. 1 second. I'm going to message it to you. And Iris, as you begin to talk the reverse order of coming out of the tunnels, the left, right, the textures, there's a very growing sorrow. And as you get about halfway through the telling of the location of getting out, he just stops you. This place is sealed, correct?
Thankfully, yes. It was a cave tunnel just outside of my home in Rainbrook's Rest, but through efforts of my mother and a few of her companions, I don't know if they were Shadewalkers or not, but they helped seal it up, and then my companions also physically sealed it up.
Well, your mother was a Shadewalker? And there's actually like a curiosity.
Yes. She patrolled the neutral zone and the Thundering Thicket many times, but when came home to rest.
Well,
she pulls down her hood to show her more of her lineage.
1 second. What is with these fucking NPCs today? That's 3 rolls. 2 of them are 20s. Holy shit. There's a look of shock. What's your name?
Iris Falls. It's more of my father's name than anything, but...
Are you sure Falls is your father's name?
My knowledge, I have realized that my past might be a little bit more muddier than I thought, though.
Well, it's just... he kind of covers his mouth a little and kind of processing. I know of a tribe that some of its members have become Shadewalkers, but they reside on the western side of the swamp. As part of their trial into adulthood, you call it, they journey across the swamp on their own to join the Shadewalkers, and if they survive the trip, they become a Shadewalker. They go and earn their glory through a kill, what have it, hunt, and they return. Your patterning, and he kind of looks at your tail, it's very uncommon. I know of a woman who had a falling out with the Shadewalkers about 30 years ago. Her tribe was ostracized because of it.
Are you saying that could be my mother?
He kind of crouches, gets down onto one knee lightly, slightly. So he's a little bit lower than you, which is, especially Liz would be aware of this, is fucking unheard of for a high elf.
He's a tall high elf.
Yeah. And
Is he like similar in my height, almost?
He's about 6'4".
Up to your chin.
But it's the act of crouching to someone. Because high elves, the only time it's either getting into their chairs or going to bed. That's it. You've never seen a high elf crouch, especially if it gets to.
Lizard's face is just like, oh.
Your eyes, they're. Was your mother named Reika?
Yes. Yes.
She belonged to the Cascading Falls tribe. They reside, last I heard, just south of Dragmere on the west side of the swamp.
She's covering her mouth and she's almost tearing up. I don't know anything about my mom's family or anything like that. She wasn't.
Well,
it must have been painful for her to leave.
He just gently past the top of your head. It's a very. You could tell he's definitely like a great grandfather, as he just passed the top of your head with just like a single hand motion, just down past your ear, cups your face. Oddly intimate for a stranger. But it's that reassuring paternal energy that just washes over the space. If the three of you want to come with me, I'll give you both what you need, and yours will be a map, Iris.
Thank you.
And
awkwardly pats Iris's head. Whatever. Once the elf turns, she just pats her head.
But he'll lead you to the top floor, which, Bird Buddy, you have seen is probably the most bare, or most barren. Not many books, but you would know that this floor doesn't extend all the way out to the back wall, which has always been odd to you. And as he leads you up around the corner to the end of this wall structure, he mutters in Elven. For Iris, for your sake, it's essentially the Elven Open Sesame.
Elven.
And the wood begins to split and almost opens in reverse like a fan. As it folds up towards the ceiling, giving way to another chamber. And he takes a moment, grabs a scroll. How good is your memory, Iris?
I'm pretty good at remembering things. If not, I can quickly. She's fumbling through her bag to try and find a piece of paper or anything to quickly transcribe down.
Okay.
Phoebe also has their book.
Okay. What many people don't know, especially about the Shadewalkers, is they have a very open interpretation of what a monster is. And sometimes that could lead to small scrapes with ad valorans. So the Shadewalkers, whenever a new member, the first of their tribe, becomes one, the location of their tribe is kept secret. And he unrolls the scroll. Let me get you all over to the Rodani map. If I can use my brain for more than 2 seconds. Yeah. And he points out a spot right about here. Much like the Fleeces here and the Dragon's Tooth and Dragmere, that particular portion is heavily jungled because it hides small plateaus about 50, 60 feet high. Look for the one with the cascading falls. That's where you'll find them.
Look for one with cascading walls. She's writing. Yeah, she's quickly scribbling it down.
Okay.
And she takes a moment to look over the area and on the map and just quickly sketches. She is frantically doing it.
Okay. Through your franticness, but it's still, it's the excitement, but you're so hard focused on getting an accurate depiction of the map. Go ahead and give me a dex check at advantage to see how well you transcribe it.
Plus a little extra from a D8.
Okay. That's. Oh, she's really motivated. That is a natural 23.
Okay.
She's hard focused.
BB also offered you a D8, yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, that'll round it up to a nice even 30.
Nice. It's if photocopiers were real in this world, you get down every last detail. 5 days. It's simply enough based on measurements. It's 4 days. It's a 4-day pace south of Dragmere. 1 day east into the woods. Look for the plateau, and then you look for the hidden plateaus amongst the trees and the cascading falls. So it's 5 days south, 1 day east. Now, and he can see your excitement as he rolls the map back up and puts it back onto the shelf.
I promise I won't share this with anyone except our group.
When you do find it, I would recommend burning it when you find their location, just because they are under the consensus that their information is not to be shared.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. And he's smiling. It's like watching his great grandkids open a present on Frostpeak. Like it's
when he had mentioned that they got into tussles with Ad Valorans, Liz had gotten even more tense. Just like
BB's like actively massaging Liz's shoulders while they're sitting up there. The tension on this lizard is high.
Plus, you gotta get past the scales. Now, and he smiles. You were looking for the grotto. And Vale here would be more than aware of this legend. Find where the sleeping eye sheds tears, hidden beneath false rock. The fire of sun opens its iris. Bird Buddy, intelligence check at advantage, please.
Do you have that written down? Can I have it?
Can we have that written down, please?
I don't need advantage.
Yeah, 1 second. I can't remember the exact phrasing because brain.
Phrasing.
But that's pretty much what it is right there.
So,
what was your
I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. I will. You know this legend. It started about 15 or so years ago. There is a lake. There's a small lake to the east. Let me actually get you back on this or map now that we're done with getting Iris all giddy with excitement. There is a lake to the east. I can't. I did move you guys, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
There's a lake to the east that is very much north of the Desgar Ore little tag there, where the lake itself has actually been encompassed by Desgar Ore's walls, and it was once a very spiritual place. Many druids would go there. But over the course of the last 10 to 15 years, rumors have been trickling down into the city that late at night, when the druids would meditate beneath the stars with the earth, wind, and wind and water so close to them, and then the heat of the summer day, it's a very druidically focused location, where there was once a crevice within a rock on the southwestern shore that was actually, if you compare it to the cliffs of Desgar Ore itself, actually peaks up past those, and whenever people would try to go near the crevice within the stonework, an intense firelight would light up, and they would be overwhelmed with an immense sadness and sorrow. And then about 5 years ago, the crevice closed.
Baby can't say shit.
As he finishes this little sonnet, Anaria will look to the both of you. Looks to the three of you. Near as I can tell, you might be able to open its eye. And he's looking at you, Liz.
Liz kind of... Okay, I've put the connection together. Can I just say that Liz has too? For the Fire of Sun?
Mm-hmm.
Here's hoping Azuz lets me.
Well, fire is nothing but some say friction between two sticks. But the sun itself is fire, and that's the only element missing.
Liz is more referring to the more random nature of her ability at the moment.
And he'll peer towards a window and look northeast. With us being just south of insert, equator, fantasy name of the equator here. With us being just south, the sunrise is in the northeast. And he looks to the three of you, smirks a little as he's beginning to sense your frustration, Bird Buddy. And through the window, Iris and Liv, any perception checks?
Fuck yes. I love you. I love you. You were fucking me over earlier, but it's fine now.
Dice of Redemption.
Well, because it's a natural 26.
Oh, very nice.
And I got a 23.
23. Simply enough, it's the hint of northeast that this individual, Anaria, kind of chuckles, sensing Bird Buddy's frustration. It's the hint of the northeast, and as he turns away from the window to begin opening up a chest, the two of you look out the window. I say window. There's no glass. There's just an opening within the wood with little bits of trimming that emulate glass, like a window pane. You see as the Desger Ore cliffs begin to crest down closer to the shoreline, there is a large, not necessarily large, but a noticeable spike of stone that appears, at least at this distance, to be just past the very edges of the Desert Ore cliff face, and with the way the sun is positioned now, as it's beginning to cast, getting closer to noon, the shadow that's being cast from behind this spike of stone, you can just faintly make out the rippling of water along its surface. So there's water near it.
Liz turns to Iris. Let one of the other three know that we've got a lead that's more likely.
And he kind of raises a finger. Cor asked me to return this to him. He had, when he had wanted to buy the land, he had offered this, and I have since transcribed it over the last 10 to 15 years.
Oh.
Its secrets will remain hidden as he requested. And he turns, and he's holding a very large scroll, to the point where it's closer to the log of a tree. It's very old. The parchment is weathered. You can see on either ends there's slight infernal engravings and symbology along the rod of the scroll that passes through the entire thing. It's wrapped in a red ribbon, tied and stamped with the All-Seeker symbol with wax, so it's sealed once again. This is probably the most significant piece of information that's ever come through these doors.
He wants us to take it to the grotto?
Yes, he wants to bury it with his father.
Liz's ears, droop a little bit. Villagivore, I think you're going to need to get off my shoulders so I can carry this.
If you want, you can ride on mine.
Baby is already in the process of just transferring from one person's shoulder to the other.
BB, intelligence check 2, please.
Well, this one was a 19 base. Just intelligence itself?
Mm-hmm.
21.
21.
And if it's written in Infernal, what does it say?
I was going to get to that. BB, you... Let me pull up the name.
While this is happening, BB is petting Iris' ears.
Just be careful.
Birdbuddy, you recognize, at least given just the description of it, the appearance of it, this is the one thing, because you know Kor's story of how after leaving Bellius with his parents following the end of the war, when he was just a little tyke of a tiefling, they spent all of their money to get to Trustfell via boat. And unknowingly to him at the time, his father had smuggled something out. By the time they had gotten to Trustfell, his mother had passed away. And his father spent the last few years of his life saving up money so they can continue journeying north after they found out that the Verdant Lord had ancestry to the Crusaders. The significance of this scroll is what he called it a kojiki, which is not an infernal term. But as he explained it to you, in common, it is the tales of creation. This is a Frostlanian tome.
heavier.
Am I able to lift it? I know it's huge.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm being as gentle as I can with it. Obviously.
Can Iris feel the magic off of it?
Give me an Arcana check.
That is... That's a 18.
18. There's no distinct magical energy coming off of it. It's old. Who knows what type of secrets are inside of it? Yeah. It's a very significant piece of literature from Frostlantis that has made its way here.
That's certainly made it a long way to here. I wonder he wants it safe.
We'll deliver it with respect.
Of course.
Thank you.
Will you let the others know where to meet us? We're going to go ahead and get on our way there and hopefully try to figure out how to get in.
Of course I will, and I'll be happy to help however I can.
It's not too heavy, right?
No, it's probably a good 50 pounds, though.
That's not even...
That's a bag of concrete.
That's not even a quarter of Liz's body weight, though.
Well, I don't know the accurate parchment to tree log weight. So yeah, it's somewhere between like 50 and 100 pounds. It's heavy.
It's heavy. Oh
Hold
yeah,
on. Hold on.
It'll be a lot for Iris to hold.
Yeah, Liz. There's a reason Liz was like, "I'm gonna need my shoulders for this," because she's got it like hefted up over a shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, most of the fabric on her is keeping the stuff from tearing. With her.
No, yeah. You would take the extra time to like wrap it, and Anairos will offer a few bits of cloth himself.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Thank you so much for all of your help.
Of course.
So 500 sheets weighs about 20 pounds. So if this is more than 500 sheets...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a good.
He's
Yeah,
just
but
that he
we
spent
step
10
aside.
years transcribing it. So
Yeah.
All right, we can go back to the other guys because
Yeah.
that probably took forever.
Yeah, that did take a little bit longer than I was expecting. But Ruby, you will be wired via Catgirl that they have found a location outside the city, and we are going to jump over to you guys.
They did have something they wanted to do first.
Yeah, I've been kind of waiting on that for the past hour.
Sorry.
I apologize.
Damn.
Name
Sorry,
of the game, honey.
I know.
I like that the moment.
Damn. So we got the. Remind us where we left off.
You guys are entering Cora's room.
Okay, so before we like actually enter, I'm just gonna like put a hand out. Just gonna stop Ruby.
Yes, dear.
You know that thing where you talk in my head?
Sending?
Whatever. Why don't we just fucking ask him where he's at?
I mean, we can try, but that feels too easy.
Right, but like the easiest solution is usually the correct one. And I mean, his rule was using what you have here. Find me. Well, we have you, and you're here. I mean, what can it hurt?
All Alright.
That way you don't gotta go snooping through this guy's dirty laundry. I really don't want to touch anything in there.
Well, it's clean. They're generally clean. He's also the owner, and it's only things with a red ribbon, so we should be fine.
Right. I mean, still, like, there's... fine, but I mean, let's at least try. You know, ask him where he's at.
Will's gonna look around while they talk.
Ruby enters the bedroom, but she'll also go to use sending as she's walking.
Okay.
Trying this for one of my party members' benefit, but, where are you?
Good God.
I knew you could not resist that. I know you could not. Resist that.
Go ahead, John.
He kind of chuckles. I'm where you can see me from my window, as well as what you're looking for in my room. Which immediately scares you, because he knows you're in his room. And that's all you get back.
Can I look at the archway to see if I see, like, a rune on it from the other side?
Investigation.
So, what'd he say?
Well, he knows we're in his room,
Ominous.
which is weird. Very. And we can apparently see where he's at through the window, so if you would mind peeking through there.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And there's something we need to find in his room.
Okay, so, like,
16.
go over exactly what he said here.
I repeat what he said.
Okay. We'll come back to you in a second, 6. But essentially it was, I'm where you can see me. I'm where God, I don't even fucking remember exactly how I said now. I'm waiting.
I more or less do. Don't worry about it. It's mostly for Six's benefit.
Yeah. So I'm waiting where you can see me. I'm waiting where you can see from my window and what you're looking for in my room. Ruby, as you pass this information off to 6, you see just above the archway, on the interior, there's a third horn at the very top of the arch, with a faded rune. It's very simple. It looks like there's still a little bit of a thread hanging from it. You guys tripped his alarm.
Okay, so he has an alarm in his room. She'll start heading over to the window. And she'll start looking inside of the room for the thing he was talking about. With a red ribbon, I guess.
I'm already on it. Still utilizing, like, what I learned in the grass. One of the best ways to hunt someone is to go after what they care about. So I'm going to look for something that would give me a clue as to what that is. For example, like, I don't know, some people it's money, so a safe. Some people it's family, so photos. Things like that. Something that would give the clue as to what a person cares about.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. All 3 of you.
I already rolled that because I knew I'd have to.
Oh!
Dirty 20.
I thought I have a +9 investigation. Dirty 27.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
1 second.
Lord, guys.
In the poorhouse.
Alright, so 27, dirty 20.
And dirty
Ruby, what was
20.
yours? And dirty 20. Okay. Alright. So the big hint was from the window. So the three of you immediately kind of narrow in on a window that's in the cubby on the opposite side of this living room. You can see two distinct bookshelves on the top, along the top, mirroring the archway, are the two horns on each side of the bookshelf and one in the center, but rather than horns, they're serpent heads. As you narrow in, you kind of take a quick glance to the room to the left. It seems to be a bedroom. Washroom is off to the right. But as you narrow in on this cubbied area, Six, you see along the left wall. So, because as you walk into the cubby from the living room, it juts out a little bit. On the left wall, near the left bookcase, is what looks to be a painting that was painted within the room, but yeah, it was painted within the room from the Chase Lounger that you guys had walked past, and it's a depiction of a very beautiful, considerably voluptuous, but not overly so, pale woman with just enough color in her complexion to be alive. Long, curly, wavy hair. Pitch black eyes with very thin, golden irises. And that immediately, that immediately says, okay, I need a history check from you, Six.
Hold on.
Actually, all three of you. Ooh. You good?
Yeah, you cut out for me, and I think it was a me issue, so I got back in to fix it.
History check, Will. That's an
Yep, history check.
It's an
History check
18
for the three of you. 18, all right.
17.
17, okay.
13, 6, 30, 20.
30, 20. All right. It's the complexion of this woman and the pitch black eyes. This is a painting of a veil-born woman, more derogatorily referred to as a changeling. Historically, completely distrusted across the entirety of the realm. Even more so here, and on par with tieflings in Advalor. Six, you would know that just around the time that you had left the Diamond Empire, one of the political figures of the region was trying to create a safe haven for changelings and Veilborns. But you haven't heard anything since because of your because you got locked up.
your incarceration, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just... I'm gonna stand, like, basically right in front of the painting. Can I see out the window from where the painting is?
Yes. But with your investigation check, as you can stand from, kind of get up against the painting, back to the painting, you look out the window, there's no distinguishing interesting landmarks, especially since you're so close to the Desgor cliffs. But as you're looking to the painting, looking back, looking to the painting, you notice that her right hand, as it's kind of she's got the right leg up to censor herself. Very much paint me like one of your French girls, but more censored. Her right arm is draped all over her knee, and she's pointing at the bookcase just to your left.
I'm gonna investigate the bookcase. Is there any, like,
Me too.
displaced dust?
Okay. Continuing on, give me another set of investigation checks, you three.
That's another dirty 27.
That's a 19 that time.
19. Okay.
17.
17. Okay. As you're looking amongst the books, you're looking for any misplaced dust, distinguishing spines.
Just keep going.
But you're also keeping in mind of I'm waiting at the place you can see from my window as well as what you're looking for. So you lean, you stay closer to the right side of the bookcase. And as you, who had the highest again? I apologize.
Will do.
Will, as you're,
Dirty 27.
yep. Well, as you kind of step back, you can see them pulling off books, but
I can still
all of you
hear.
noticed.
I'll be back.
Oh no, I'm not touching a fucking thing.
All right. Well, yeah. You're looking through across the spines. A predominant amount of them are in Infernal. A few of them are in a language none of you understand. And as you're looking for any kind of displaced dust, you can see on the right side of the bookcase, right near the window, Will, you kind of step back, lean against the right bookcase, looking at the right side of the left one. And Six, you catch this as you pass your hand over it. About the same time, you both see a little bit of a seam along the outside of the bookcase closest to the window.
Interesting.
There's a false back.
Yeah.
Look for a mechanism. Could be a button
look for
under a
it.
shelf. It could be one of the books.
I'm back, sorry. Can I look for any magic to open said mechanism?
I'm sorry. Both of you say that again. You were looking for using magic on the mechanism. Six and Will, what were you looking to do?
I was pointing out that the bookshelf itself is most likely has a false back, and to look for a mechanism could be a button underneath a shelf, or it could be one of the books. Something.
Okay.
And I said
Alright.
I was going to look for it.
All right. Give me another set of investigation checks, you guys.
Yeah,
Dirty 23.
323, okay.
I'm using a luck, because I keep getting fucking 17s. The amount of times I've rolled 16, I swear to God.
Oh, well, I mean... Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna take it. It's a 16, but I'm still gonna take it. It's not a 16. I rolled 15, I have a +1, but I didn't roll a 16. I'll take it. Oh my God.
You know what? Can I just give Will advantage to see if he gets that nat 20?
Sure.
I mean, I'm fine with the dirty 23, but okay.
I just to see if you get the nat 20.
Okay. No, I got lower. I'll
Okay,
keep
fair
the
enough.
dirty 23.
Yep, that's fine. That's what advantage is. That's the help action. Carry on.
Okay. As you are looking over this theme, you're looking for any kind of mechanism. But based on the investigation checks, you aren't able to see anything, which gives me the hint that the mechanism is probably entirely encased within the outer edge of the bookcase. And Six, as you move your hand back over the seam, you start tracing around it, and it's a perfect square. Might be a button.
What?
I push it.
You push the button?
I push the button.
Sure enough, there's a little bit of kick up of dust as a drawer that slides out ever so slightly at the very base of the bookcase. Slides out. You can immediately smell preservation fumes for old text. Very fine satin cushioning, and as you guys pull the drawer open more? Because it only comes out like maybe an inch.
You know what? So like a wire connected to it.
Give me another investigation.
I have.
All of us or just her?
Just her.
Yeah, just me. I'm
Okay.
the one looking. 19.
Okay.
19. You don't see one.
And yeah, I'll pull it out the rest of the way.
All right. Given
Can I see a red ribbon attached to this, by the way? Sorry.
Yep. Given the stench, it is very clearly something old is inside. And as you slowly pull the drawer out, it's a tome, thick book with a red ribbon bookmark draped over it. But the cover is distinctly ad valorem. Thick brown leather, traces of brass. But the text on the front is not draconic. It's infernal.
Oh, Christ. I can't read this. Can any of you guys read whatever this is?
Oh, I need to learn it.
No, but when I look at it, it makes sense. He is a tiefling, right?
That's kind of racist.
You're right, I'm sorry.
I'll open the book. Is it all
Okay.
in Infernal or just the cover?
Flipping through the pages, the table of contents is not infernal, but it's also a language none of you recognize. You flip through some more, and there's a few. Every now and then, there's very intricately drawn pictures. But one of the first ones you come across is second. Where is? Why can't I find the guy's name? There we go. A very detailed picture, probably drawn with the very fine-tipped paintbrush that's also in the drawer, of a tiefling man, less pronounced horns compared to Core's, sharp jawline, sharp, intense gaze, wearing a Frostlanian samurai attire. You've Kabuto helm, where the horns actually feed through the helm. No Mengu, no face mask. Has the shoulder guards and armor sleeves, Fode and Kote. It's just the full ensemble. Very simplistic robe under it, a kosode. But peeking out of one of the pauldrons looks to be a dragon. The tiefling in general, overall, kind of looks like Hiroyuki Sanada from Bullet Train, the Elder. But it's the facial features that catch you. This is probably one of Korra's relatives.
I'll just kind of mentally catalog that and kind of like turn the pages to the bookmark itself.
Flipping to the bookmark, as you open it up, there's a picture of a red spider lily with the moon in the background. The text underneath it is, again, an infernal, but there's also mixes of the language none of you guys can read.
I have no idea what any of this says. I only know common and bad common.
Can I tell what language it could be?
History check.
$16.
15. Unfortunately, it's not a Rudanian one. That's just really all you're able to get out of that.
Fucking moon runes. I'll close the book. We figure out where he's at.
Through the window, if I recall. I don't know if we should be...
You want to go through the window? That is a sheer drop.
Not go through the window. Look through the window to figure out where we're going.
Would this be when they finally get sending from Iris?
It actually makes a lot more sense. So yeah, go to the window.
This is when your beloved cat girl wires over. Hey, we know where we're going.
Never mind. The other three figured it out.
To look just in
And
case.
That's convenient. Did they say where?
Yes,
I'm about
we
to get to that. Okay. Go ahead.
I was saying yes, we do tell you where to go, and that we're gonna try and get in, try to figure out a way in before you, like, while you're on your way.
Ruby was going to coordinate real quick, like, where the fuck are we going? And then, as they're walking out.
So, DM, the rule was that we don't remove anything from the room that doesn't have a red ribbon, right?
Yeah, and the only thing that you've seen so far is the book and its adjoining paintbrush.
Gotcha. So
Which
yeah.
you can gather it can come with. No.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take the book and the paintbrush, and we'll report ahead to the rest of the party.
Ruby does offer to hold it in her, because that looks like a fancy book. You don't really want to walk around a place and get it stolen.
I'm just gonna stare at her.
Who's gonna steal from me?
Ruby. Ruby, it's 6 we're talking about.
I don't really feel like fighting today, guys.
Then
I
you
mean-
don't.
Well, let's not keep our friends waiting.
So, as you guys have figured out, this the northeastern edge of the Dead Grower Cliffs. You all meet at the top of the Gale Fleece, and take a quick gondola ride northeast to this tower here, which there is a path that leads further northeast, but considering the hint of that spike, you guys start heading northwest along the interior of the wall, and that's where we'll pick up from here. Go take it away, you guys.
So we're all together now?
Yes, all of you are together.
Okay.
When you
so-
guys... Liz is now carrying a giant fuck you scroll on her shoulder.
Is it a scroll or a tome?
It's a scroll.
Theirs is a
I
scroll.
have the tome.
Got you. Well, we've got, I don't know, a diary, a spell book. I don't know. I can't read it.
Can Phoebe read it? Or at least read the title to said party?
Yep.
Oh, I'll show the title.
1 second.
Probably in Core's voice, too.
Yes. Also, tell me the language.
Yeah, 1 second.
Iris looks to Six. So, any statues have a problem with you?
Wow.
And, well, who is standing behind those six is just, like, making that gesture of, like, don't. Just don't.
Liz just snorts.
Or, sorry, not Prostanian. I'm stupid.
The other one?
Yeah.
So, Liz would be able to read it too, then. Okay. You absolutely spelled historical wrong. But the history.
No, I didn't, did I?
You put
I capitalized the I. Give me a break.
the baby in Cora's voice says a historical diary of, I cannot pronounce that name.
Haruto Kaito.
Thank you.
Calling out the DM midstream. Hey, you spelled that wrong.
You never told us what it said on the scroll, by the way.
Oh, it's infernal. It's stories of creation.
Stories of creation.
Yeah, he did say
Yeah,
that.
in infernal.
Well, he said something about he said something about the Kojiki that. No, he said that Bird Buddy knew that it was the stories of creation, the Kojiki.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't clarify that it wasn't infernal, and that's what it said. Yeah.
Okay.
And so BB can absolutely read this infernal.
We've got to figure out how to get in.
Should we
First, we
be reading this? I mean, it's another man's private thoughts.
I've read it.
I'll hand it over.
You'd be surprised how not private thoughts are.
We know, Iris. We know.
Some of us respect another person's privacy.
Stop being so loud. She said jokingly, of course.
So yeah, I'm handing Bird Buddy the book. He'll make better use of this than I can.
I have already been investigating this area, like, for where I need to figure out the fire shit.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me an investigation check there.
Is Bird Buddy helping me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
It's the pitiful.
panic.
Is Bird Buddy helping me?
Yeah.
Well, that's because... Are you ready to hear the two options? The one that won is a 12. Because the other one was a 2 total, because I have a +1.
Huh?
You want to reroll? I'm here now.
No, I was doing this before you guys got here.
Girlfriend.
So 12.
Well, you found the lake on the other side of the spike.
Okay.
But you don't see any crevice or any remnants of a crevice.
Well, we have
that
to...
being
Yeah.
real quick, BB, you doing anything with the book? Or you just holding on to it?
I was told I wasn't allowed to help. So I've read this before, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you would have read some of Haruto's story to you, because it is a diary / autobiography.
And BB's absolutely just like treasuring this thing.
Yep, I'm not asking you to do anything with it. Just, you can make better use of this than I can.
Alrighty.
Well, just looks at baby. It's like, so, question. How close are you and Core, bird buddy?
BB hugs the book super, super tight.
Am I able to understand, Pringle?
Insight for you, persuasion or deception for you, bird buddy, and then let Will know.
You know what? Can I insight that too?
Sure.
Dirty 21.
$23.
We said insight or deception or persuasion?
Yes.
How was a 19 plus 8?
27.
27.
Near as you guys can tell, due to Core's position within the club and what you guys heard from Northern earlier in the day, he is very much a caretaker of all the employees of the club to fairly varying degrees. He might have been a bit of a man whore at the employees' consensus, but there's definitely a little spark between Bird Buddy and Core that's probably more emotional than anything.
Okay, so how do we get this thing open?
I think I have to hope that I breathe fire.
And if not, I can try with my fire too.
I mean,
I'd like to let you try.
Got a lighter.
We need the light of the sun. The fire of the sun.
Well then.
But I don't want to try and do this if we're not sure that this is supposed to be the spot that I'm supposed to do it.
I mean,
Liz,
I know a spell, but I think I'm too weak for that right now.
Liz tells them the riddle, where we're supposed to find the place for the sun, the fire.
Oh, well, clock's ticking, so...
Just out of curiosity, that riddle / poem thing is in the book, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start flipping to the page.
Yeah, it's very near the end. The inside of the back cover, that you recognize now as Core's only inclusion into the book, is that same riddle, but very underneath, right underneath it says, "To anyone who witnesses this book witnesses the truth and the story of the people it's buried with." But on the riddle itself, there's an extra flourish on the F and R of false rock.
View's gonna show this to anybody who,
Can read Infernal.
which is only Liz. Okay.
Really, it's only.
Is she
Liz,
still on
like-
top of on Iris's head?
Yes.
What is it?
They're absolutely not used to it.
Okay.
BB's showing the.
No, that was Liz.
Oh, okay.
John, I don't know what I'm looking for here. What do I need to roll?
Give me an insight into the riddle. And now that you've seen it, how Core's written it.
Dirty 20. With inspiration?
Yes.
23.
23. You would know, especially with that hint of false rock, you would know that one of the opinions of the church regarding druids is they can be incredibly stealthy, much like Pass Without a Trace. But one of the more trickery, less honorable ways that druids go about hiding things is a spell called Hallucinatory Terrain that, and imbued over time, can be permanent. So, in the words false rock, there's probably an opening or two somewhere along the lakeside of this cliff.
All right. Well, start punching stone. And Liz just starts walking over to the rock and starts hitting it. Like just whack, walks a couple feet, whack, walks a couple feet.
Attack rolls, everybody.
Oh.
Do we have to hit it, or can we just pat?
Attack rolls or investigation, depending on your means of discernment.
I will investigate.
Genuinely, I think it's better for me to just keep punching things because I think I can get a better bonus for that.
Oh, I could admit 6 is absolutely punching, isn't she?
I got a 28 to dirty.
Natural
Or
21.
or investigation.
328. All right.
It's just my strength modifier, right?
Yes.
So 17. It's still better than if I did investigation.
We're not hole punch our own entrance at this point, guys.
No, I'm not like hitting hard. I'm just, like knocking on a door.
Yeah.
Knock,
Like,
knock.
knock.
On the glass.
No, knock, no, knock, no.
6. I'm assuming you're attacking.
Oh, no.
Sarah?
6.
Did we lose her?
The stream's still live.
Maybe she got up to go pooty.
She would have said so.
Yeah, well, Iris is going to try to look, but considering she has a Kenku on her shoulders, that is only an 8.
I dropped the bird buddy now.
No, yeah, can't drop the bird buddy.
Cora would be very upsetty spaghetti if you drop the bird buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I just had to step away.
Everything okay?
Yeah, no, everything's fine. I just wasn't expecting Liz to be like, let's punch a fucking cliff face.
oh, so you're okay.
Yeah, no,
Not expecting.
like, I kind of figured, okay, so they're gonna go with the investigative route. I'm fucking useless here, so I've got fucking time. So,
Just like punch.
yeah, so, yeah, no, I've already tunneled about a foot through the rock.
No. Liz is like punch one spot, walk a little bit, punch another spot, just like, figure
It's more
out
like
where
a
the
knock.
hallucinatory aim is.
Gentle punching, 6. Gentle punching. Like hitting a child.
I think
Hitting a
this.
child.
I think it's depending on what the child did, it might be rough. 6. What's your attack roll here?
Okay,
If you're attacking.
Yep, give me a sec.
They're killing a child.
Liz is like, let's go punch a cliff.
25 with
Stay left.
with the gauntlets.
Oh god, we really are hole punching the side of the fucking cliff.
Are you using the topaz enchantment? I will ask.
I mean, no one said gently before I started throwing haymakers, so
Oh.
That's on you, Liz.
I have been useless the entirety of this fucking scavenger hunt. Finally, something I'm good at. I'm gonna fucking shine, baby.
You helped with the bouquets. It just took a little longer for the others. So as you all fan out with the concept of time to start punching rocks. Most of you, as you all, a majority of you fan out. You're just gently running your hands across the surface. Liz and Six kind of take the outer edges and kind of make it into a competition, or just.
Now, mind you, I'm still holding a giant scroll.
Yeah. So yeah, you're doing more of the knock. Six is just. But all of you can sense a little bit of Six's frustration, and as all of you begin to center in on the last few portions, at the same time as Liz's hand just slightly through the rock, the rest of you watch as a glowing gauntlet just disappears. You hear a pulse of energy cascading down into a tunnel, and you just hear what sounds like paper and torches just getting blown over further into beyond the rock.
We'll apologize when we get there.
And Will is just thinking that he's glad it's that and not him.
I go in.
Okay.
Way to go, you two.
Alrighty. So as you...
The cliff. What cliff? It's a skull.
Angel, go ahead and play that link, please.
All right. And in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's ambiance. Yeah, I don't really. It's all ambiance, so I don't need it. But as you all fall into this concealed cavern entrance, what would have met you is wooden posts with what looks to be moderately ornate, by Forshaven standards, ornate hanging paper lanterns. Continuing not even 30 seconds down this small little tunnel, you all begin to see, as they've gotten closer to about 5 p.m. now, you all see a very beautiful sight, as from the entryway into this space, there's a well-groomed path that winds back around to the left, around a very thin sand pit, strategically placed torches around it. Directly at this point now, southwest, so opposite you guys from the entrance, the pathway splits off, and cresting over a creek that runs through this space. On the other side of the creek, nestled up against the interior of this cliff, are dozens of terracotta samurai statues. Each one has a stone post with that same language that none of you can read, with the exception of one. Each post is decorated at the base with deep crimson red spider lilies that also dot the grass in this space. Cutting around to the left as you get the entirety of the fight pit into view, you can see that there's another hallucinatory terrain crevice that is shaped like a draconic slit into the stone that peeks out. You can see the growing nighttime beginning to crest. At the base of that iris-shaped crevice is a moderately sized onsen bathhouse with stones that have Frostlanian runes carved into them that are subtly glowing with heat to heat the bath itself. At the very end of the path, as it winds around the pit, it looks to be the beginnings of a house. Thick stone pillars that are painted red, black lacquered and stained wood, thin paper walls with Frostlanian windows. You can gather it's going to become it's going to have a second floor, but each stone seems to be strategically, precisely placed by the hands of essentially a master construction worker. But kneeling in the middle of the fight pit, you all see Kor. He's adorned in a black casote robe with red spider lilies dappled across the fabric. Thigh guards, shoulder guards, gauntlets, shin guards with sandals. Along the edge of the fight pit is a few different weapon racks of wooden Frostlanian weapons that mirror the ones that are in his home. And directly in front of him is a wooden katana with a bunch of raw clay that's been molded into hundreds of scales, and a Eastern style draconic head is resting on top of the pile. At the base of the wooden sword is what looks to be some kind of ring-shaped bladed weapon, but dulled and made of wood. And gently drifting at the very top of the sword as it's been put blade down into the sand is another ring that just seems to be gently spinning, holding itself upright at the very hilt of the blade. He kind of stands up and looks to all of you. We're certainly not a subtle bunch.
Apologies. I didn't tell her to be gentle.
Quite all right.
Sorry about that.
Liz is still holding the scroll, actually. It's protected from her scales and everything, too.
Have you had a chance to... Sorry, go ahead.
She just says we were asked to make good delivery.
Yeah, come with me. And he walks out of the pit, leads you to the bridge that arches over the creek to the terracotta soldiers. And what you all notice is, while there are markers for each one, the only one that has any kind of fresh moves dirt is the one directly in the center. As you all make your way across the bridge. on this marker, Bird Buddy, you see the name Haruto Shinji. You would know this to be Korra's father, who, for a short time, was buried in your fields.
BB at this time is like climbing down Iris.
This is definitely helping on that.
And they're just gonna go over and like hug a core. And
He just gently rubs your head and holds you against him. He looks to you, Liz. Have you had a chance to open it?
It was sealed. We didn't want to disturb it.
I understand, and I appreciate that. But let's just stop some things for a moment. If you're inclined, you can. But what I wanted you to see is my ancestor's tome. And he points to the book BB's holding.
Liz actually reads just says the title aloud to him in Infernal.
What do you know about the Bellius Rebellion?
That's a phenomenal question.
History
What do
check.
I know? What
Everybody.
do I know about the...
Ad Valorans at advantage.
What?
That includes you 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
working on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't even need an advantage. That's a natural 21.
I did need
Natural
advantage,
21.
but I still
Natural
didn't have
21.
Hang on. Natural 21. 21.
Hell yeah, you guys. Alright.
Eva Lawrence. Hey, Eva Lawrence.
Hey.
We know how to do it down in the South.
Oh, yeah. Will, what about you?
Natural 26.
Damn it.
Natural 26.
All right, show
Okay.
off.
My pumpkin
Right.
is showing off.
Nerd.
BB,
I
you've read
study
the book.
roots, so how could I not be a nerd?
Rich kid with the
you've-
education.
BB, you've read the book, so you would have an advantage as well. But there is stuff.
This is what history?
Yes.
History at advantage, because there's stuff in the book that hasn't directly been mentioned, and Korra probably hasn't brought it up.
So, I got a natural 23.
Damn.
Damn, holy shit, you guys.
Not everyone.
Is Iris the
Not
only one who
everyone.
didn't get a natural 20 for this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I
Hey, it's
only
usually-
rolled a 16, so.
It's usually me, okay?
So mine is an 18. So I'm the only one out.
oh, good.
I mean,
Iris.
it's a group check, and all of us except you got naturals, so like it's not a big deal. You're good.
The Bellius Rebellion is probably the biggest blemish on Ad Valoran history within the last 500 years. As all of you would understand it, it had started when two brothers who had differing opinions on how to approach the Ad Valoran magistrates began to rise to a political prominence. They were both tieflings. They were Malachi and Belford King. Belford was protest, I believe, more in protest and peaceful negotiation, and Malachi was a bit more confrontational. the story of the two brothers is that one eventually died. And while many of the locals of the time believed it to be a political assassination by the magistrates, there's rumors that it was instigated in another way. 6 wisdom save.
Oh shit. Uh, 10.
10. As you're all discussing amongst this, a memory tenses your body of your hand resembling a tiefling's, stabbing another tiefling in the chest. And you take a deep breath and center yourself. You can feel your back tense slightly. And
Okay.
go ahead. Yep, go ahead, you guys.
I'm back. It's just muscle spasm. I'll be fine.
Ruby just
Okay.
gently rubs her back while listening to all this.
Wiz, have you?
Sorry, I didn't stress you for punching a cliff face.
Probably not a wise move. He kind of smiles. And gently pats BB's head. What some of the magistrates, both national and lower, believe is what all of you believe. He kind of looks back to you, Liz. I know you're more associated with the church than the others. And he takes...
hitting back a little bit,
and he takes the book from BB's hand. And offers it to you. What do you know about...
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
What
do you know?
I trade him for the scroll.
You trade him for the scroll? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take the scroll as you hold the book, and you'll watch as he places the scroll onto the earth, the mound that's now been overgrown, casts mold earth as the scroll sinks into it.
Mm-hmm.
He looks back to you. While there is some truth in regards to the brothers, what the magistrates in history won't tell you is why the two brothers started fighting in the first place. And he starts walking back across the bridge towards the fight pit.
Can I just start reading through it while I follow?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
following.
Investigation.
Investigation. And as all of you begin to follow, he looks to you. He says, "For those of you that use weapons," and he kind of looks to Will. Feel free to pick one up off the racks there. He points to the assortment of weapons.
Wait, can you repeat yourself? You cut out for me.
He said for anyone who uses weapons, pick one up off the rack. And you would see, Will, that one of the first ones you noticed is a wooden duandao. very similar in design, at least shape, to the one you had commissioned.
I take it.
He looks to you, Six. He stops and thinks for a moment.
I'll just let the gauntlets fall off my arms.
Okay. Liz, nat 21. All right. Well, with that nat 21 investigation check, the first thing you flip to is the red ribboned bookmark, and you see the red spider lily, and it explains the cultural significance of that particular flower in association with a deity referred to as Tsukuyomi, where, at least based on the beliefs written in the page of this diary, talks of how red spider lilies are incredibly toxic to the living, but when grown in a place of mourning, such as a graveyard or a monument, that toxicity is reduced to nothing. But in its place, it's believed that it's a way for the dead to see back into the material plane. And the petals of red spider lilies, at least on this particular depiction, is much thinner. And it talks of the akai ito, the red threads that bind two souls as soulmates. But there's also an explanation of some interpretations of it being family bonds, brotherhood of combat, soldiers, warriors, and the like. And as you begin to flip through, looking for anything regarding Bellius, closer to the front, because the back half seems to be more of an encyclopedia, you find the aptly named Ryoji incident. And as Haruto Kaito explains in the diary, it speaks of how a group of soldiers had found a way to make it past the ever-present blizzard surrounding Frostlantis in about the year 600. It chronicles, this whole diary chronicles their journeys to a fledgling diamond empire, before sailing southwest, touching briefly in Torshavn, the mentions of a battled Scarland, and landing in a dock city in the desert. Given the description, it sounds like Old Bellius, which was closer to the shoreline. And upon making landfall, it talks of how these soldiers, these samurai, brought knowledge, a copy of the Kojiki, an encyclopedia, herbs, food, culture. But with tieflings amongst them, their culture was admonished, refused. Their boat was attacked after about a week of feigned acceptance, stranding the samurai there. They then got lumped in with the tieflings of the time, where it talks of how tieflings in Advalor at the time, it was illegal for them to learn to swim So ones that were particularly troublesome could be punished through what's called Dunk the Tiefling, where they were sat upon a platform above a large tank, much like a carnival game, and were drowned publicly. One of the first people to stand against this was Haruto Kaito, this ambassador, Ryoji. And what's referred to as a taisho. Some military ranking, it seems. No, sorry, kaisho, not taisho. And as the confrontations over the next 10 years begin to grow, Frastalanians were forced to assimilate or killed, to the point where it's mentioned in the diary that their culture was only talked about in secret under very strict code, and the resulting incident is what's, and that resulted in the spark of the Bellius Rebellion, because the King brothers saw the samurai not necessarily as saviors, but long lost kin. And while Malachi was much more blunt and joined the samurai's side, Belford wanted to be more formal and going through the system. Picture Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr.
That's, oh my gosh, I was waiting for someone to make that connection.
And this kaisho is named closer to the end of this diary as Haruto Kaito. And as you finish looking through this story, you look up and Cora's staring at you. The wind and fire rings still dancing around the sword. The clay scales are already beginning to harden.
Liz just looks sad.
Which side would you choose?
Which side?
Samurai or locals? Violence or peaceful negotiation?
Is there no nuance?
Depending on the person across from you.
I'm saying, hope for peace, prepare for violence.
And if it comes to violence, and he looks to each of you, who would you have to hurt? Who would you be willing to hurt to protect the people here?
These are the only ones that I can call my friends right now, so...
Persuasion check.
Six just looks ashamed.
How does a 19 sound?
19. Six, go ahead. Or is that just what you wanted to chime in?
That was it. Six just looks
Okay.
ashamed at that question.
Liz is actually like, her shoulders are squared. She's not like itching for a fight, right?
Mhm.
But she's seeing what he's doing and she's getting ready.
Okay.
With the scales hardening and the stuff around him still floating, she's aware that he might attack.
He'll kind of look you over and see, your weapon. He looks to the rack and he looks to the weapon rack, reaches out and waves a hand, and a gust of wind pulls one from the rack and it launches over and he grabs it. Tossing it to you, it lands blade into the dirt in front of you.
A wooden longsword?
Wooden longsword, and as you grab it, it seems to be wrapped around a thin metal pole to simulate the rough weight of a scale guard blade.
So it's a very familiar weight for me.
It's a very familiar weight.
Liz, so I imagine that the scabbard is attached to a belt, right?
Yes.
Liz undoes the belt with her sword and places it down and places the book on top of it.
Wait. Are we really doing this?
I will do it.
All of you will.
Why do they have to be a part of this?
Oh, why did we have to fight at all?
I said I wanted to test you. I want all of you to picture me as someone you hate.
Oh, you do not want that.
I do.
Um,
Because I want you to have the same emotions that you would have directed at me. And he points over to Bird Buddy. As if they had just killed them.
Can I roll for an attack then?
same.
Attacking.
Make attack rolls.
Alright.
So I get my longsword bonuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All of you will get your corresponding weapon bonuses or spell bonuses.
Question, what is the weapon bonus for the weapon again?
I need to
This
send a
one-
picture.
The Duan Dao, it's a Duan Dao's. At least this one is just a standard short sword attack and short sword damage. The one that you're having crafted will be different. So I believe short sword is just a D8.
Okay.
Boy.
I have got...
So,
That would be a
are you
25.
ready?
All right, give me your attack rolls, and let me know if you're doing. Well, obviously, two of you are doing close quarters. The ranged people, I need to know what you're doing.
I was
John?
told I wasn't allowed to help.
No. What's up?
Look
Oh
at
shit. Oh damn. Good shit. All right. 6.
literally the moment he said, I want you to imagine that I'm the person who just killed Bird Buddy, and Liz's face goes from being like kind of sad over the book to just, yeah. Don't fuck with my friend.
You want to go ahead, Sam? And if you're participating.
Should I roll how hard she lets both of them out, John?
Give me the attack rolls first. What both of them? What are you? Is it psionic spells? Like what type of spell?
No, she's the same form that fought the
Tentacle kitty.
Yeah, hell yeah! All right, so yeah, put your attack rolls in the chat, and we'll cover damages based on other things that are about to play out. Bird Buddy, Ruby spells.
Wait,
Guiding
what?
bolt.
I thought I was.
Bird Buddy. Is Bird
Our
Buddy
buddy's
helping?
not involved.
I thought you said Bird Buddy wasn't allowed to help.
Not doing finding him.
Okay, fine.
I mean, unless you want to sit out of combat all session next.
I gotta remember.
Okay, we're rolling this shit.
Oh dear.
Oh, not 15. 15. That'd be. No, that'd be bad.
I also have a question, John. Is the iris thing, not iris, but is the eye thing behind this?
It's directly behind him.
How far is it?
This range, he's standing dead center of the pit, and each of you are kind of like around the exterior. From him, about 90 feet.
Okay. The real question was it in range of any fire breath that I might be able to do?
Nope, but he's...
No, I'm pretty sure I know what that iris is.
Okay.
I actually messaged you about it.
Someone's trying to earn a potato chip.
You're close, but it's not the crevice of the eye itself. Alright, so natural 25 pounds attack, dirty 20 guiding bolt. Bird Buddy, spell and attack roll, please.
They're going to do. I'm going to find the things. Well, I didn't actually realize I was supposed to help with this one. Phoebe is going to use the natural 25 and bonus action to call spirits of the dead.
Okay.
Spirit shout.
Alright, so you're going more defensive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Oh, this isn't
Nice.
just defensive. It helps me deal extra damage.
Okay. Alright, so buff. Alright, so I see nat 25, 25, 26, 25. Okay. So as you all begin to charge in, for those that go into melee, Core smiles, puts his hand between the two rings to grab, or through the wind ring, and grabs the handle of the wooden katana. And in Infernal, he looks to you, Liz. It's a shame you didn't open the scroll. As you're charging in, you would have learned so much more. And he's going to use a legendary reaction to use a stage art. Greater Warding Gale. Everybody that made a ranged attack. So, Will, what was yours? Dirty 25. Okay. And
Dirty 20.
And Ruby's with dirty 20. You two miss as a violent eruption of wind begins to surround him, similar to warding wind. And as Iris, Dix, and Liz go in for your melees, I need strength saves.
Natural 27.
18.
Okay. 18.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Well, the strength save DC was 20.
Fuck.
So, Liz, you are picked up by the wind and thrown back 10 feet, dealing 2d6 bludgeoning, so you can go ahead and deduct that from your HP. As Iris and
2d6. What do you roll 2d6?
I know I'm trying to wrap us here, so I will trust you with your d6 rolls. Iris and Six, as you charge in, you plant your feet, begin to push through. Your 25, your 26, and your 24 hit Six, as does your pounce attack, Iris. So go ahead and roll damage, and I'll roll the strength save to see if he's not knocked back or prone.
It's knocked prone.
Yeah, well, Six also has a knockback with the Forge Heart. Let me pull up his sheet.
I believe it's a DC 13.
DC 13 for you, okay.
Yeah.
What's the DC on yours, Six?
15.
15, okay. So on the strength saves, that is a 25 and an 18.
He
So-
still takes an additional d6 of damage.
Yep, go ahead and roll damage. I'll get those after stream. But as the two of you charge in, you're able to get your attacks in. At each of the last two attacks, he stops your bare hand with his Six, and he actually grabs the center of his sword and pushes it against your shoulders, Iris. And all of you realize that the rings are still dancing around him. And as he's holding the two of you back, he's looking at you, Liz, as you begin to get up. It's interesting how close vessels are to sages from my land. Noko. And there's a violent eruption of wind that twists into a tornado, sucking up the hardened terracotta scales. The wind and fire ring beginning to dance, increasing the temperature and melding them all together, and it begins to dance around the area as he pushes the two of you back. He puts the katana over his shoulder, and Liz, what meets you is the face of a serpentine eastern dragon with no wings, made of terracotta plated scales and fire.
And it's coming after me.
And that's where we're going to end the session. As all of you will be tested by the only samurai still living in Rudania. A legend. Good session, guys.
Yeah.
I am angry.
Why? Why?
The little history lesson we got. I am angry.
What the fuck you mean
About
little?
Ooh.
I am It's
Well, let's go ahead.
hard not to commit arson.
Let's go
Liz
ahead
was
and
the only one who read about the tiefling dunking.
let's
I know.
let's go ahead and roll damage. Rap stream, and then I'll get Aris and Six's damage afterwards.
Why after?
Because it's 10:30 and I gotta get to bed in about 30 minutes.
I suppose that's fair, but like
Fair enough.
we talk a lot.
But yeah, go ahead and wrap it, baby.
Alrighty then. Stick around, guys. We are going to be raiding off. I just need to find a friend of ours to raid off to. I believe I'm going to raid off to May Nightshade, as well as Kitsune. They are currently playing a Phasmo. Why isn't not showing? Kitsune is streaming at the moment. It is not showing him. Whatever. It's okay. They're all part of the same place, so let's go ahead and pay them a visit. You know the drill. Be sure to give them a follow. They are personal friends of mine. And show the utmost respect. All that fun stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a Waifu Wednesday. We are going to be playing some Soul Mask. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.